Chapter 2. The Family of the Lab. The elevator opened on a white hallway lined with framed children's drawings. Crayon suns, stick figures holding hands, blue houses, and one picture of a girl with bright red eyes and no mouth. A woman waited for me at the end of the corridor. She wore a lab coat over a faded sweater, and her hair was pulled back in a messy bun. Dark circles under her eyes made her look like she had not slept in days. "You must be Lena," she said. "I'm Dr. Harris. We've been expecting you." Her voice tried to sound calm. It did not quite succeed. I followed her through a glass door into a common room that looked strangely like a daycare center. A couch, a TV, a low table with board games and books. A large window looked out on a small fenced yard with a swing set and a single bent tree. Two more people waited there, a tall man with a shaved head and kind eyes, who introduced himself as Dr. Patel, and a younger woman with bright hair and tattoos that disappeared into her sleeves. She was the behavioral specialist, Mia. I shook each hand, taking in the room. On the coffee table, someone had left a half-finished sketch of the forest outside, drawn in perfect detail. Every branch and leaf was there, too exact to be the work of a child. Behind the glass in the far wall was another room, smaller, with a simple bed, a desk, and shelves full of books. It looked like a contained bedroom. "Where is she?" I asked. "At the moment, in containment," Dr. Harris said. "For everyone's safety." I let the words hang in the air. "What exactly happened?" I asked. They traded looks. Dr. Patel cleared his throat. "Maybe it's better if you see the footage first." We moved into a small control room with several monitors. One screen showed live feeds, empty hallways, the common room we had just left, the yard outside. The last screen was black, labeled containment. Dr. Harris sat at the console and pulled up a video file. The timestamp said 3 days ago. The camera looked down on the same common room, bright with morning light. The staff sat around the low table with a small girl in gray clothes. Nora. Even from above, I recognized her from the photo in the file. Pale hair, sharp eyes. She laughed at something Mia said. It seemed normal. This was during a routine breakfast, Mia said quietly behind me. We had just finished a cognitive test. On the screen, Dr. Patel stood up, collected plates. Nora reached for the orange juice, knocked over a glass accidentally. It spilled across the table, toward the edge. Mia grabbed some napkins, smiling, saying something I could not hear. Nora froze. Her eyes flicked to Mia's hand, then to the mess. Her expression went blank in a way that made the hairs on my arms stand up. "Watch her eyes," Harris whispered. The girl slowly raised her head and looked around the table. Her gaze lingered on each person's face, one by one, as if measuring them. Then she moved. It was too fast for a child. Too fast, even for a trained adult. She stood in a single, smooth motion, grabbed the broken glass from the table edge where it had shattered, and drove it into Mia's eye. Blood sprayed the camera lens. The image blurred. On the screen, there was screaming, people grabbing, Nora's small body twisting with shocking force. For 1 second, the lens cleared enough for me to see her face. She was not angry. She was not even excited. She was curious. The video paused. My hand was on my own eye before I realized I had moved. I forced it down. "Is Mia?" I could not finish. "I'm here," Mia said quietly, still seeing out of one eye. She tapped the patch over her left eye with a bitter smile. "Lucky, I guess." Lucky was not the word I would have used. "Has she shown violence before?" I asked. Dr. Patel shook his head too quickly. "No, never. She's always been gentle, playful, empathetic. Empathy that can be turned off," I said. "Just like that." "She apologized," Harris said. "Right after. Over and over. Said she didn't know why she did it. Said she wanted to see what would happen, but that she was sorry." "That's not comfort," Mia muttered. I looked at the frozen image of the girl's face, eyes wide, glass in her hand. There was no hate there. Only a bright, cold interest. "How old is she really?" I asked. "Chronological age, about 5 months," Harris said. "But biodevelopmental, about 6 years. Psychologically, that's what we're still trying to understand." I turned away from the screen. I'll need to interview each of you, I said. And then I want to see her. You should know, Patel said. She keeps asking for you. Not by name, but she knows someone is coming. She says she can feel it. A chill went down my spine. How can she know? I asked. No one answered.